In this video, you will learn about reports, what they are, and how to create a new one. Reports visualize your data in an easily comprehensible grid table or visually as a chart with multiple possibilities. They allow you to gain quick insights into the raw data you store in Bloomreach engagement. Reports are very powerful because they allow you to visualize the data you collect and thus give them meaning. So let's see how to create a report and how exactly it works. Create a new report by going to Analyses, Reports, and clicking on New Report. You can choose to start with a report template, but let's now create a simple report from scratch. This is the report editor. To generate a report, you define the values for rows and columns, which will be your X and Y axes in the table, and choose a metric. You can see that one metric is already filled in, customer count. If you keep this metric, the report will count how many customers satisfied the values you want to define in the rows and columns. You can change this metric for another one, or add more if you want. When you preview the report with only the metric value, the report will generate data, despite the fact that you did not define any values for rows and columns yet. This is because it is the metric that injects the data into the report. The rows and columns only define the matrix or skeleton, which will hold the data. If you define only rows or columns, you will see that unless you put in any metric, the report will simply not show any data and be empty. To be clear, the metric is the one that fills in the report with data. You can also fill in the customer, event, or date filters to specify the range of data you want to consider in your report. Read our documentation to learn more about the different types of filters and how they work. Now let's get back to the report editor and add some values into the rows and columns. In this example, we will add the timestamp on the x-axis and, from the purchase event, the event attribute payment on the y-axis. We will also change the metric to count the number of purchases instead of customers. The result is a report that tells you how many purchases were made on a specific day with a specific payment method. You can view this data in a table or chart and segment it even more to get useful information about your customer behavior. And that's all on reports. Read through our documentation to learn more.